Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel, to my wonderland. It is coffee time and today I'm here to talk to you about how hard it is sometimes to resist buying books. Let me know if you're familiar with the following situation. You're scrolling through BookTube, watching some of your favorite people, watching some book hauls, watching some people review books, and you also have your Amazon or any other, book outlet tab open. So people start talking about books they got, books that they liked, and you end up checking the books in Amazon or book outlet and you don't really know how it happened, but you'll end up ordering the books. That sounds familiar, at least to me. Alright, before we dig into this video, let me show you my new fantastic mug. It's now my favorite coffee mug. And it says, "Everything tastes better with cat hair in it." Also, I do have black cats, so it's perfectly fitting. I'm a cat owner, I'm a cat lady, and no matter how much I clean, there's always cat hair somewhere, and it always ends up in my coffee. So, I'm just owning it with my mug. Alright, so we're here to discuss Booktubers and how they have the power to make you buy books. And it's a cool thing because in the end you're getting a lot of recommendations of books that maybe you would have not found by yourself, or books that maybe will end up being your favorite books. So in the end it's something good, but they also kind of leave your bank account empty. So without further ado, let us check some of the books that I purchased in 2018 because I saw it in somebody's video. First we have Bear Town by Frederick Backman, and I have seen Bookables talking about this book in several videos, and one day I just couldn't help it anymore and I decided to buy it because I thought it was going to be really cool for this winter. Plus the second part of the book is already out. It is supposed to be a thriller in a small town based, I think it's around hockey, and there's a lot of like mysteries and things people don't know about each other and things like that. So I'm really excited about it, and it's one of the ones that I want to read this winter. Then we have Reality Boy by A.S. King, and recently Books and Lala made a video about herself watching her older self, like 3 years ago or 4 years ago. She made a video of authors she wanted to read, and she revisited that video, and one of the authors that were mentioned was A.S. King, and she mentioned how she had been reading all the books and loving them. And so I did a quick Amazon research and I found this one for very cheap. I believe this one was like 4 or 5 euros for the hardcover, and I said to myself, you know what, just buy it. If she loved this author so much, maybe you will like it too. So that's why I bought this book. So basically it's the life of this boy that since he's been 5 years old, his life has been recorded for television because of her mom, I believe, and then 12 years later he is still kind of struggling with this, and I thought it was interesting, something I have not read about. So I'm really excited about the topic and about the book. The next book is What I Lost by Alexandra Ballard, and I saw this one in a video from Emma Books and she loved it so much, and she has a lot of experience, and she knows a lot about books that have to do with mental illnesses or with, struggles with body image and things like that. So when she was saying that this book was very good, it was a good representation of somebody that is struggling with an eating disorder, I thought I would like to give it a try. I already read this book and I really loved it. I love the characters and the story and the way that the eating disorder topic was addressed. And if you're looking for something to read that involves eating disorders, I would recommend this book to you because the representation, like I said, was really nice. Next we have Berseker by Amy Leigh, and I saw this book in a video from Book Rat Misty, and it totally sounded intriguing to me, something totally different, and it looks kind of bloody, which is something that I do like, and I decided to pick it up. So we're following the story of Hannah, and she thinks that she's cursed because she has this thing called the gift, and her brother thinks that it is actually something good. And the thing is that she's a berserker. When somebody hurts someone that she loves, she goes crazy, she goes Punisher on them, and she kills them or something like that. That is what I got from the little synopsis, and I'm super intrigued, and I'm really interested in this book. I'm so sad I still have not read this, but we have to change this. If not in 2018, in 2019, I really need to get to this book. Next we have Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Now, I saw how much Hannah from A Clockwork Reader loved this book and how much it touched her, and I was compelled to buy this book. Even though by the point I got this book, I had already like 2 or 3 books by John Green and I never had read anything by him. So I just ended up buying another book by John Green. This is the power of, you know, booktube. When you see somebody being touched by a book so much, you kind of feel compelled to buy that book and you just cannot help it.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
But then I ended up reading Paper Towns by John Green this year. That was my first John Green book and I loved it. So I really need to get to the other ones that I have by him. And then this year, thanks to Hardback Hoarder, which I'm really thankful for, I got to read and to know the Darren Shan Chronicles, and this is fantastic. It is a series of 12 books and they're very small, as you can see, and it is all about, you know, creatures like vampires and things like that. And these books, even though they're middle grade, they were so good, and there was some horror and some gore in them, and they just blew me away, and is one of my new favorite middle grade series. So if you're looking for something spooky and cool and easy to read, because each book is it's under 200 pages, I'll totally recommend this one to you. We basically follow the story of Darren, and he gets a ticket to go to this Cirque du Freak. So he wants to go and see the freaks and see what all the fuss is about, and he sneaks in there and it changes his life. And from that moment on, something happened that changed him, and then we follow all his story, and there are so many twists and turns and characters and things in this series. It is just fantastic, and I know that Darren Shan has other series, so I'm definitely gonna go and buy those as well. Then I have The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Ballard. Now, I had seen this video, of course, in many videos by many people, but when I saw it in one of the videos by G. Swizzle Books, I had to buy it because I know she never does buddy reads, and then she did a buddy read of this one, and I got really excited about the book. I mean, I already loved the premise of the book, but I decided it was really time to at least buy the first one because the movie came out this year and I need to really catch up. This is one of the series I definitely need to finish in 2019, at the beginning of 2019, because I want to watch the movie as well. I know most everybody knows what this is about, so I'm just gonna keep it short. It's just about America in a time where a virus kills nearly all the children. So the ones that survived are sent into this kind of rehabilitation center, and they figure out that they have special powers and things like that. So, I mean, it's a book about special powers and children, so why haven't I read this yet? I don't know. Another book that I bought because I saw somebody talking about it is The Rig by Roger Levi, and I watched the video by Jess Reads Books and she mentioned this book and it sounded something so fresh and original that I had to buy it. All I know is that we are in a world where we are already in the afterlife, and I just need to read this book because it's science fiction and I haven't read much science fiction this year, and I think it's about time. So it's gonna be also one of the reads I have to get to in 2019. And then I'm just gonna mention 2 books that I didn't buy them because any specific person talked about it, but because I had seen it in multiple people's videos and I thought I really need to get to those books. And the first one is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi, and yes, I need to get to this book yet, and I bought it because everybody that I trust on the booktube community said nothing but good things about it, so I need to get to it. The other book is The Astonishing Color of After by Emily X. Erpan, and the reason for me buying this was because I saw people talking about it, also people that I trust, and because the story sounded so cute and so original but heartbreaking at the same time that I thought I had to get it. It's basically about a girl that when her mother dies, she thinks that she just turned into a bird and that she's a bird now. And I thought that was like so cute but heartbreaking, like I said, and I'm super excited to see how the story goes and how the character grows throughout the book and how she deals with the pain and everything, and also one of the reads I need to get to in 2019. Alright you guys, so these are the books that I purchased because of booktube. Like, I literally was watching the video where this book was being addressed and I was buying it at the same time. So these are really booktube purchases, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one on this. So let me know down below, which books have you purchased because you saw them on one of your favorite booktubes video, or because somebody talking about it made you just want to go ahead and buy it right away. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. All my other social media, you know, is listed down below for you guys. Give the video a thumbs up for support, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you all in the next coffee time. Bye!